Hi. So if you're watching this video, you're probably one of my friends or family members that I wanted to tell something to. Or you could be somebody who watches my videos, but there's not a lot of you, so I'm betting it's somebody that I'm asking to watch this video. So I will start by some explanation. So this year at school, meaning fall quarter this past school year, I have come out as something called genderqueer or transmasculine. I've changed my name to Eli, and I go by they, them, or he, him pronouns. So to explain to you what genderqueer is, basically society has a binary concept of gender, as in just male and female, binary meaning two. And that's actually not quite how it works. And so I define as something called non-binary or genderqueer, which means within or outside that binary of just male and female, which is why I use they, them, which is kind of a neutral pronoun, or he, him in a non-male way because I present as masculine, which is why it's also called transmasculine instead of a trans male. I wanted to share this with you all because I love you and you're people who are close to me, and I want you to know all of me and how I truly feel and how I'm going about in this world. If you have any questions, I've got some links that I'll put in the description, kind of things that could guide you, some things that will help you. I know it will be hard for those of you who have known me for my whole life to address me by the right name and pronouns, but some simple things that can help you would be maybe changing my name in your phone. That would be a first step to kind of, maybe every time you talk to me, you have to look for the name and, oh, you're reminded. Because I don't see all of you as often, so it's hard to kind of let the new name sink in. Pronouns are just, they're tricky. They take some getting used to, but you're all wonderful people that are in my life, and I hope that it will come with time. Some more information would be that the way I'll just tell you guys about how I feel and how I identify in my identity, because it's different. Gender identity is different for everybody, and for me specifically as genderqueer, non-binary, transmasculine, it's like I recognize that there are the genders of male and female, but also that there's so many more. Right? And a comparison that I use to help explain this is the color spectrum. So humans can see a set range of colors, right? Roy Biv, the rainbow, right? That spectrum of light we can see with our eyes. Now, we know other animals and other species that can see a lot more than us, such as like the mantis shrimp, right? It can see a bunch more colors than we can. And that's just like gender, right? Mainstream society sees these set colors, but there are other people who don't identify within this spectrum that can see all the other colors that exist, all the other gender identities, because there's so many, and it's so diverse and vast, and the trans community is beautiful and has so many different things to offer, and for people who might not have looked into it before to learn about. So that's kind of a little bit about how I identify. This doesn't make me different than who you know me to be in any way. Just a little bit different is what you call me. The person that you've known as I've grown up, same exact person. I still like the same things, do the same things, am interested in the same things, just there's another part of my life that I would like to share with everybody and have everyone really know me completely. I hope that this was not that confusing for you. I know it probably was if you're some of my extended family, just because these issues aren't really talked about in our society, and so it's hard to learn about unless you're going through them. So feel free to contact me with any questions. I'm here You know my number. If you can, please do that with the right name and pronouns. It'll make it easier. The sooner you start, the sooner it is easy to get used to them, I've found. So thank you so much for watching and understanding. I appreciate your support, and I hope you have a lovely day.